What is up, everybody, in the Taco Bell Time Fantasy Football League? It's me, your favorite, well, maybe not you, Goldberg, but your favorite Adam Rank of the NFL Network. You might know me from such shows as Good Morning Football, NFL Total Access, and of course the flagship NFL Fantasy Live. But most importantly, I felt like I was a part of the Taco Bell Time Fantasy Football League last season when you brought me in. You brought me in like kin, like when Sean Waltman left WCW and Triple H had to go to his family and he brought in X-Pac to be a part of D-Generation X, the best iteration of D-Generation X, if you ask me. I loved it with HBK, but the New Age Outlaws, along with X-Pac, that is the classic version of me, although as you can see, I'm NWO for life, baby. But here's the thing. Here's what's the most disturbing to me, because you have treated me like HBK treated Marty Jannetty, super kicking me and then tossing me through the barbershop window. You know, a lot of people get that wrong. They think that Sean super kicks him through the barbershop. No. He super kicks him, then tosses him through it. And that's exactly what you did to me, because millions of human beings around the globe are losing their jobs to AI. I myself have now lost a role in being a part of your league, and I lost it to AI. Oh, we can't trust Rank to go out there and make these difficult decisions. Is that right, Goldberg? Oh, last year you were super heated that I was out there, I gave you the 9th pick of the draft. And you're like, oh, this is stupid. Who is this guy? Who does he think he is? And what did you get this year? What did the computer give you? Oh, that's right. You got the 10th overall pick. Congratulations to you. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it, although you're now watching this because I'm filming this Thursday night. I specifically waited. Once I missed the Tuesday deadline, and I apologize for that, Matt. I am so sorry. I love the video. I love seeing you. Love the D-Generation X shirt. But I was like, once I missed it, and I knew that Goldberg was picking 10th, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to wait till Thursday night because I got a little bit of time, and I'm going to go out there, and I'm going to run my mouth, and I am going to talk my shit and let him know that the Detroit Lions have come back to earth. Oh, they had their moment in the sun at the end of last year, and now reality smacked them in the face. And I will tell you this, that the NFL maybe should get a little bit of credit for booking the injury angle to be the Chiefs just couldn't go out there and lose clean. It had to be like when Triple H ripped his quad and could barely walk around out there, that they had to go in and book the injury angle. Oh, yes. Oh, and Chris Jones isn't playing either. But listen, Kadarius Toney's out there hitting the football like he's St. John Smith. Like, is he playing volleyball or is he playing football? 7 of your points from Thursday night's contest. Well, the Clark, it was Friday morning. But Thursday night's contest came on a ball that hit Toney in the hands, and your team miracled into a pick 6. Unbelievable. Well, you know what? I can't be too upset at you. You went out there, you backed up everything that what happened at the end of last season. If you ask me, the Detroit Lions, outside of the Kansas City Chiefs, who of course won the Super Bowl, which Lions fans would know nothing about, nobody in the NFL outside of the Chiefs had a better ending to their season last year than the Detroit Lions, who went on that miracle. They were on Hard Knocks. Everybody fell in love with them. They fell in love with Dan Campbell. They even tolerated Jared Goff. Then you win 6 out of the last 8. Amon-Ra St. Brown's out there carrying fantasy football squads to titles. And then the best of all, I got to be honest with you, as a Chicago Bears fan, I hate to admit this, I was jealous. Last season, you guys not only kept Aaron Rodgers out of the playoffs, you ended up sending him to the New York Jets. To the New York Jets. And by the way, who is the Jets fan? Who is it? Who is the Jets fan in this league? Is it Frank? No, Frank's a Packers fan. Diddy? No. Who is it? Who's the Jets fan? Who is the Jets fan in this league who makes terrible trade offers, complains about everything? Oh, it's EJ. I should have known. Of all people, if I had to pick one person out of this group, I'm like, who is the Jets fan? Oh, yeah, of course it's EJ. Oh, we all know. I don't think you deserve Aaron Rodgers because I hate to admit this, but the Jets are actually going to be pretty good this year. And it pains me, number one, because Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback of that team. And despite the fact that he's moved away, it is still like the bully from your high school has moved across town or across the state or whatever it is. But he's still dating one of the cheerleaders. He's going to show up at the homecoming dance. You're not completely rid of him for sure. And secondly, I don't want EJ to be happy. That to me is my biggest thing is I just don't want EJ to be happy because you know why? EJ is never happy. EJ has always got to be the guy who complains about the rules, always trying to get over on people in these trade offers. Oh, just can't put out there a passable trade offer that would be beneficial for both teams. No, you got to always try to go out there and screw somebody like you're a used car salesman. Oh, you got to get the undercoating. Oh, you got to get the damage waiver. Like whatever it is, just make the trade. You need a running back. I need a wide receiver. Let's make this happen. Nope, you gotta twist the knife just a little bit. And by the way, the rules are the rules. You understand that everybody in this league is operating by the same set of rules. You can sit there and complain about it, but you have the ability to go in there and look at the settings and take a look at how this league is run. And if you have a question about this, don't wait till draft night. Don't wait till the last possible second. Bring this up in April when it would make sense to make some changes. You could vote on it. But no, you always got to try to find an excuse. Oh, there's always some reason why your team's not winning. How about this being the reason? You're not good at this. You know what I'm saying? Like even Diddy, who doesn't even try in this league, at least he doesn't make a level of excuses that you do. EJ, you could go out there, and I know that Diddy could go out there and actually, I don't know, give a shit about this. I mean, perhaps he just loves burning his money and we shouldn't complain. And this shouldn't be like, he's mailing it in. Like Mike McGillicuddy's character back when before it was NXT. What was it called? FJW or whatever it was in Florida. That was one of the best character iterations of all time. Here's the thing. Get it together, EJ. Stop complaining. Leave the commissioner alone. It's a thankless enough job as it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a fun thing to be a commissioner. And for you to come out here and complain, oh, the booking sucks. Yeah, you're that guy. Always got to complain about everything. And by the way, how about Hughes? Hughes, I don't know. Hold on. Let me take a look at your team real quick. Or the team that you're inheriting. Sorry about that. That was unprofessional. Look at me just diving away. Could you imagine? Although I did that on Fantasy Live the other day because I was coughing. In any event, Hughes, welcome to the league. You're taking over for Sal. F him. Glad to. I don't know. I don't know why Sal's not here. I don't want it to be something serious. Like I don't want it to be like, oh well, Sal. Like like something because I think I've done that before in a cameo where I've like, oh, this person's a quitter, and they're like, well, actually, he's in jail. Okay, cool. Like, I'm glad I brought it up. So I don't know the circumstances of why Sal's gone. Let's just say we'll miss Sal. Sal was our friend. He was a good guy, I'm assuming. I don't know. He was hanging out with Matt and all these guys. Like you guys and EJ, even EJ. Good guy. Complains about the rules too much. Still a good guy. But Hughes, welcome to the league. Good luck to you this season. We do have to talk about some things. God, Goldberg. I'm just so bummed. I thought I was going to come in here. Goldberg is so happy right now. I mean, he's the 10th pick. He's pissed. He's still mad at me because I gave him the 9th pick last year. But you know what? You're fine. You are absolutely fine. Let me see if I can pull up these teams. I know, Matt. I should be more professional, by the way. I apologize. I'm just happy to be a part of this league. I'm just happy that you guys brought me back. I know that I couldn't do the thing. Couldn't do the... I know, you had to do it all professional. Oh, it's keepers now. We got to be super serious. There's penalties and there's all this stuff. You guys are killing me. But whatever, listen, I'm just happy to be a part of this. I enjoy the camaraderie. So we had, oh, here we go. Here are the keepers. All right, let's see if I can pull this up. All right. Dude, I got to screen grab this now. Dude, I'm so sorry. I should have thought of this ahead of time instead of just doing this. But you know what? You got some time. Listen, Clark made you draft super late because he's stationed over in Germany. You can hang out here for a couple minutes. And by the way, before I forget, because I know Clark, listen, first of all, I'll do it at the end because I don't like to be sincere in the middle. I'd rather sit here and talk some more. So Cotty took Barkley and Jacobs. That's pretty good. Toozy took Chubb. Let me tell you something about Nick Chubb this year. If that guy's expected to be on the field all 3 downs, and if he does that and gets involved in the passing game even the slightest, that could be your RB1 this season. Marino took Jefferson and Drake London. If you got to get the number 1 receiver on a run-heavy team, make it Drake London. Ooh, puto. You guys are trying to get me canceled. James Cook, who's going to be the number 1 running back in Buffalo, and Garrett Wilson, and you didn't have to give up a lot for that. I love it. DH, though, got Olave. So the Garrett Wilson and Olave picks back-to-back is very good. EJ, I hate to give EJ credit because he's a Jets fan. He's a pain in the ass, but you got CMC and Justin Fields. And Justin Fields for nothing. All right, EJ, credit where credit's due. Clark, my guy, the champion. Okay, Josh Allen, Travis Kelce. Oh, so sorry about this Travis Kelce thing. Dude, I got Travis Kelce on so many leagues. It's not funny, but it is funny. Cargyle, Kittle, and Pollard. Pollard, you know what? Who was he? The running back 5 over the last 8 weeks of the season? Diddy, Mahomes, Hawkinson. Diddy, you're upset because, again, this is what happens. Like, we survived going from Tyreek Hill to I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I have a lot of Mahomes shares. Kadarius Toney couldn't even rise to the level of Juju. Like, what a terrible thing. Goldie, the guy who hates me. Tyreek Hill in the second round, love that. Joe Burrow, wonderful. Nigrelli is Lamar Jackson. Christian Watson, I'm assuming. Christian Watson popping up on the injury report. Be very careful. And Rory, Chase, and Cup. How you feeling about that Cooper Kupp? Cooper Kupp in the second round. I don't know. I don't know how much he's going to play. That's going to be a tough one this season. So, I don't know. Good luck to you. Whoever, by the way, can I just give a little PSA for anybody who drafted Jahmyr Gibbs? Like, that guy, number 1, looks so amazing. I know the first game. Yeah, by the way, I'm wearing a Subway hat. You know why? Because I'm pissed at you guys for not letting me to pick the draft order. I mean, I'm happy to be here now and joining you and talking shit and all that stuff. But at the same time, I'm Team Subway now. It's the Subway time fantasy football league for me. So deal with that. If you got I shouldn't even say this because it's not fair to the person. Because if the person who has Jahmyr Gibbs is freaking out, you should totally trade him. But it's a keeper league now, so you would hold on to him, so you wouldn't get rid of him. By the way, that guy looks like a league winner. I don't know how old you guys are. Matt looks old because he smokes. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. That was a cheap shot. Cheap shot. I will say this. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to end up being a league winner. Did you see that guy? Like, holy Lord. And by the way, what was it? EJ? No. Goldie. Sorry. Goldberg will tell you. Like, you're up. Goldberg probably drafted him. No, because you have CMC in the first round. There's no way you got Jahmyr Gibbs. Maybe. Okay, maybe you got him in the second. But if you have Jahmyr Gibbs, the crazy thing is like, I know that the point total this week wasn't great. That guy's going to be dynamite this year. He's going to be an absolute stud. And it reminds me, it reminds me of Alvin Kamara during the first couple of weeks when he was in New Orleans, when they had Adrian Peterson and Mark Ingram. And like, Alvin Kamara didn't do anything. And if you remember playing fantasy that year, nobody, people who drafted him were dropping him. Even last year, like think about Ramondre Stevenson was dropped in a lot of leagues. There is an opportunity for Jahmyr Gibbs to eventually be that type of league winner. By the time we're in week 8, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be carrying fantasy football leagues. I do want to say this, though. Congratulations to Clark, who last year was the newbie, ended up winning the league, although there was some controversy. I mean, it was an unprecedented circumstance of what happened last year. And so part of me, like anytime I hear that somebody was a champion, I don't know if you just assumed Josh Allen was going to score these points or what happened or anything like that. I don't know. I would have preferred, because I was on the same end of this with Frank, because like I had Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs and needed 8 points and obviously got nothing. And you're like, okay, I guess co-champ, or we're not co-champs. I'm just taking the L. So I sort of feel Frank, like I'm like, I don't know, like sort of, like I'm sort of feeling this, but at the same time, he's a Packers fan. So F Frank, I don't care at all. I'm glad you lost. And if it also means that I'm a loser in one of my other leagues, because I ended up going like 1-5 in championship games, 2 of them because of the situation that unfolded on that Monday night game. But you want to be like sympathetic, like whatever, like this is bigger than football. I will tell you. So I tried the guy who was ahead of me. Why am I telling this story? You guys don't care. Anyways, thank you so much. I know I've wasted all of your time. You're like, oh, I know that the Matt was like, hey, I'm sorry. Like he took 3 minutes to film a very nice video, maybe 4 minutes, and was like very polite and very, like, I hope this isn't too long. And look at me. I've been talking for like 6 hours. This has been longer than the first night of WrestleMania. Like, honestly, it's like both nights. You're just like, oh my gosh, Rank, get to the fin. Like, how many false finishes have we had in this video? But I do want to commend Clark. One thing I did want to say, though, I did want to say this about Clark, is he's stationed over in Germany. And I know that you had to accommodate him for the draft, and that's all well and good. But big props to Clark. Congratulations on everything. Thank you so much for your service. I come from a military family, so it is something that is very important to me. So I want to thank you for going over there, serving overseas, and you're in Germany. Watch out for them. I don't know if you've seen Norm. If it's worth your time, go search out Norm Macdonald talking about Germany. Oh yeah, you know who I fear. Germany. I won't ruin too much of it, but go check that out. But in any event, thank you so much for taking the time. Goldberg's bounced for sure. Like, there's no way that Goldberg has reached this part of the video. He took his little victory lap. I'm sure you all have to wear it, and you will wear it for the next couple of weeks as Lions fans trade on this for quite some time. But congratulations, everyone. Again, so sorry that I missed the actual draft. I want to know. So, Matt, you have my information. You have my email. If you could, and we'll just do this. Like, I'll just email. I want to see who everybody got. I want to see the draft results. Send me your thing. You don't have to go through. Just email me. You got the email. Send me that. I want to look it over. I want to check it out. And then maybe we can get together and do something else. But thank you so much for thinking of me. Thanks for bringing me back. I know it is like when money's involved and you got to have like honest keepers and everything like that. You shouldn't have me dicking around doing like nonsense. But in any event, that's what I got. Congratulations, Goldberg, on your Lions winning this game. EJ, stop being so, you. Diddy, get your shit together. Let's make this a good year. Frank, quit bitching, okay? You're a Packers fan. You should be, just pretend it was the NFC Championship game and you lost like you normally do. And for the rest of you, thank you so much for allowing me to interrupt your day. Good luck this week. One game is in the books already. We've got a couple more to go. And so it's going to be an exciting year. Thank you so much for including me on this. And of course, Clark, once again, thank you so much for your service. Thank you for everything that you've done, for all the sacrifices that you have made, not only with your time, but with your service. That is awesome. And I know that everybody in this league really appreciates it. They might not tell you all the time, but I know that the feeling is there. So they thank you. I thank you. Have a great season, and we will see